Listen to me. You don't want them. You want the victory of getting the person who never cared and doesn't care to finally care. And you are not chasing love, you are chasing proof. If you are someone who was like me 2 years ago, who would like scan the room and see the most unavailable person there and immediately pick them, like, oh, okay, this is my project, I want them to love me. And you know what I was looking for? I was looking for proof that I'm lovable. I was not looking for love. I was not looking for the person. I was looking for proof that I am loved. Like, I can, if I was like, if I can be loved by the coldest person in this room, then I am lovable. But that was wrong. That wasn't chasing love. That was chasing proof that I'm lovable. It's fake. I feel everything, so you don't have to. Also, today I'm here with my favorite sweatshirt, but it looks like I'm a priest in here, so in this video, I'm going to tell you why we fell in love with the emotionally unavailable people, why we fell in love with the coldest person in the room, why we fell in love with the person who we constantly meet them halfway and they never meet us halfway. But we have a thing in our videos where we have a box of silly examples where I use the most silly stuff to teach you what I'm telling you. Okay, so let's go. For this one, the first reason why we fall in love with the emotionally unavailable people is scarcity illusion. So let's say that when somebody gives you, let me take this out. Let's say this is how much love someone can give. It's okay. And the unavailable person, the emotionally unavailable person, what they do is that they give you one of the, like a little bit of affection, one of these. Okay, they will give you one of these. They're like, here you are. When someone gives something too little, our brain immediately thinks that it's too little because it's too valuable, it's too worthy, it's something else. It must be so valuable that they're giving this little. And so, like, if somebody gives you a little bit of anything, something like it's used in behavioral psychology, it's in psychology, it's in economy. Everyone that studies that stuff, they know that when someone gives too little of something, when something is too little overall, people think it's valuable. So with that illusion, our brain decides that, alright, this is worth these. I must chase it so I can get their love. This person is actually empty. This person doesn't want to give you their love, okay? This person that we're dating with, they are not full of this. Maybe they are, but they don't want to give it to you. They are empty. And you think that no, they have a lot. Well, actually, this is how much actually they got. So I'm not saying that emotionally unavailable people are empty in general, but for you right now, currently, they are empty. Years ago, I met this person where this person was completely like introverted and cold. Like they were like a robot, no emotions, nothing. I don't know how they survived. But like this person, I was like, oh, this is my project. I want this person. I want them because if they're giving too little of their attention, there must be something. There must be a golden mind behind all of this. There must be like a person who's so cool that they don't want to give all of it to others. So I have to get in there and see what they have behind that curtain. Well, actually, they're empty. They really don't have anything to give. That's why they give so little. So stop imagining that what they're giving to the little is worthy. It's not. There's a solution for this. Actually, like in psychology, is determine the value based on the response. Okay. From now on, whenever you meet somebody, whoever they were, friendship, relationship, whatever, you're not gonna see how much they like you this time. You're gonna see how much they respond to your interests. Okay. You're not gonna check that if they're interested to you. No, you're gonna check that if they are responding to your interests. You just have to see people for their behavior. You have to be like, okay, this person did that. They're cold. They're inconsistent. Okay, that's it. That's my signal. It's over. I don't want to talk to you anymore. Or like keep it really like keep a distance. You know what I mean? The second reason is also something I've been through too, so I understand you. When people have low self-esteem, they have this thing in their head that I must try so hard to be loved. If I want to get someone to love me, I have to fight for them. This is the mindset we have. We think that love is something that we should achieve. Love is something that we should fight for. Love is not that someone simply gives you their affection, their attention. No, it's that we have to fight for it. We have to work hard for it. And when somebody exactly gives us what our brain wants to, like the effort and love, we love that. We're like, okay, I predicted that. But when somebody's consistent, when somebody's kind, when somebody's there every day for us, we don't often see them as cool and healthy. We see them as boring. The reason behind all of this is that the people with low self-esteem, they think that if I get the coldest person in the room, then I'm lovable. We're back at the intro I gave you. If I'm the person the emotionally unavailable loves, then I must be so worthy. I must be so cool. I must be so lovable. That's what we're trying to do. We're not falling for the person. We are trying to prove ourselves. We're not looking for love. We're looking for proof that we are lovable. It's not even about that poor person. This one also can go back to the self-esteem one, but they're like similar to that, but it's got a different root. So when you're a kid, when you're in your childhood, and you have a parent who is inconsistent in loving you, or they give you love only if you do this, only if you do that. If the affection is sometimes, then if they're proud of you only when you achieve something, then you are somebody who also sees love as something that they should achieve. Your nervous system, through time, learned that love isn't calm. They don't just give it to you. It's earned. You have to fight for it. You have to be worthy of it. So that's what you learned. Safety feels suspicious. Like, because you were in such inconsistent patterns, now safety feels weird, feels suspicious. You're like, oh my god, why are they kind to me? Why are they so sweet? Are they going to use me? What's going on here? You know what I mean? So consistency feels fake. We're back at that when someone is emotionally available, your brain again goes like, oh, where's the chaos in this? I wanted to fight for this. Where's that? It's boring. Pass. So I want you to know that you're not choosing pain by choosing unavailable people. You are choosing familiarity. The next reason is trauma bond. I also explained that in my last video about why we miss someone who hurt us, and I'm going to explain it again. Trauma bond, first of all, is not bondable with trauma, okay? If you had trauma bond with that person, that means that they really got you hooked. And I'm going to explain to you what is that. This is you. You're in it for real. You're putting effort for this. You want this. You're trying. This is the emotionally unavailable person. In the last video, the tie was too thin, so you couldn't see it. I picked a scrunchie this time, so you can see. This is the trauma one. When this person rejects you, when this person doesn't respond to your text, when this person ignores you, when this person talks down to you, whatever that they do. And then when they're kind, you get a lot of dopamine because you didn't have that before. Like, they were inconsistent, suddenly they're kind. You get exploded with dopamine. So you had a trauma bond with this person. You got hooked not to the person, but to the pattern of affection, hurt, fear, belief. It doesn't feel like human connection with them. It feels like slot machines. But you have to eventually break yourself free from this. We're gonna go back to that story again because this one's so cool to explain to you. When I saw that emotionally unavailable person who was so cold, who didn't talk to anyone, I told myself that, oh, if I win this person, if I get this person to open up with me, then I'm the exception. I'm the most lovable person. You know what happens here when someone is unavailable, like that example I told you? It becomes a mission. Okay, winning them becomes a mission for us. It becomes a game, a trophy. And suddenly winning them becomes more important than the actual connection. The goal shifts from I want to be loved to I want to be the exception. If somebody told me this years ago, I would definitely not do some stuff. And this part is the part your ego whispers, if I'm the one they finally open up to, that means I'm special. That always blows my mind because I used to not know that. I used to not know that my ego found them as a project. And if I knew it, I wouldn't really get hooked with these unavailable people. Alright, that was all the reasons. Now I want to tell you how to fix them overall. Okay, I told you in the first one that you should determine the person's value based on their response. Stop measuring love by how hard you try and fight for it. Start measuring it for how freely it's offered to you. That's actually such a beautiful thing. And listen to me when I say this. The right person isn't the one you finally convince. It's the one that already chooses you. Love does not need chasing. Nothing in this universe, honestly, needs chasing. Chasing is the opposite of what you want to attract. And when you stop trying to earn love by fighting so hard, you finally meet the people who are capable of giving it without you fighting for it. Your value isn't determined by how little someone gives to you. It's actually determined by how quickly you stop accepting less. That's so beautiful. I love that. Like, also, I have videos about how to get over breakups and how to and why you miss someone who hurt you. And these two videos are so helpful, especially the first one that I told you. So you can go quick here and go to my channel. Also, if this video helped, you can like it. If it didn't, don't. And if you wanted to, you can subscribe. If you don't want to, don't. Bye bye.